My dear students, so we are going to learn about the degrees of comparison. So we have learned about adjectives, and now we are using the adjectives and also using the adverbs. So we have to express the words, adjectives and adverbs in different degrees when we speak in comparison with others, or when we speak individually with others, or when we speak about superlative about others. So this is what we are going to learn about the degrees of comparison. And remember, so we are not learning something isolated. So we are learning about adjectives and the use of adjectives in different degrees. That is what we are going to learn. Remember, adjectives and adverb also can be used in different degrees. So please remember and please follow this slide. So first one, we are learning about the degrees of comparison about positive. So here we are going to see what is positive. So degrees of comparison are used when we describe a person or a thing. So when we have to know, it is used when we describe a person or a thing. So when we are using to describe, so usually we know adjectives are used to describe a person or a thing. So we are using the degrees of comparison in the case of adjectives. So here adjectives make the comparisons. Okay, that is also about the adjectives. Remember, adjectives are describing words. Example, positive degree. Fast, so he is fast. Slow, he is slow. He is big, he is small. Okay, all these things are speaking about a description about a noun, okay, or a pronoun. So that is what, so this is called positive degree. Okay, where it is just speaking as it is. Okay, positive degree of comparison means adjectives as it in the normal form. Okay, fast is the normal form of an adjective. Slow is a normal form. Big, it is. So when we are using adjective, it's in original form. It is called positive degree. Okay, it is positive degree. So that is what we are learning into. Positive comparison. So this is also called positive comparison. This is used for when we only describe one person or thing. Okay, when we are speaking about a particular person or a thing, we are using it. So remember that. Example, the house is big. So here I can see the house. It is big. I am speaking only about this house. So it is big. So that is my assumption. So I am speaking. So big is the adjective. So here I am using this adjective in positive degree. Got it? Here I am using adjective. It is original form. So it is a positive degree. Okay. Okay. Next one. The boy is fast on his bicycle. Okay. You see the boy is riding the bicycle and he is fast. So here I am using, it's a positive. So the examples, that girl is smart. Okay, I am speaking about only one particular girl and my opinion, description is that she is smart. Okay, that is also positive use of adjective. The radio was loud. Okay, loud means it is a loud volume, so it is loud. So it is, I'm using only about this particular radio and I am describing about it. It was loud. Okay, so now one activity it is there. Write 4 sentences using the positive degree of comparison. Okay, that is you can do by yourself in your book about, because not only 4 words, there are many words you can write with positive degree of comparison. Positive degree, I am speaking only about a one object or a one person. Okay, she is good, he is tall, building is huge. So anything of that I can use it. That is a positive degree of comparison. Okay, positive degree. So next one I am using into the comparative degree. Adjective, the second form is a comparative degree of adjective. I am going to learn about it. So comparative is different than the positive. Positive is adjectives are or adverbs are used in its original form. Comparative is not that. Let us see. This is when we compare two people or things to each other. Okay. When we compare two people, or things to each other. So we are using comparative. Okay, we have example fast. What is the comparative form of the fast is faster, slow, slower, big, bigger, small, smaller, tall, taller. Okay, this is a, see that I am tall, he is taller. Okay, so this particular boy is looking at him and saying that I am tall, but he is taller. He is taller than me. So that is a comparison. So it is always between two. Comparison is possible when there are more than one. So that is a comparative degree, and the form is that er. We are using add er to the adjective. Then we are getting comparative degree of adjective. Okay, that is a comparative degree. Fast will become faster. Slow is become slower. Big will become bigger. So this is a example. The house is big, but my house is bigger. Okay, see that there are two houses. One is small compared to other. The house is big, but my house is bigger. Okay, I am comparing with that another house near to my house. So comparing to that, my house is bigger. That is used. The boy is fast on his bicycle, but I am faster. So he is faster. He is still slow, but he is fast. He is not bad, but he is faster. Okay, that is a comparing with another. The radio was loud, but the TV was louder. Okay, see the radio and TV is there, but both are loud, but the TV was louder. More than radio, TV was louder. Okay, for example, there are some adjectives how to make into comparative degree. So that is, we know painful, we cannot say painfuler. Okay, that we cannot use it. So in some of the adjectives we had used more, using with more painful. Hopeful, more hopeful. Beautiful, more beautiful. Expensive, more expensive. Okay, adjectives ending in full or e, we use more. Okay, always we understand adjectives ending in full or always in e, because we are making comparative degree using more. Okay, we are using additionally more into that, then we get comparative degree. Okay, exceptions. There are exceptions are there. Good. Okay, good comparative degree of the good is better. Okay, always exceptions we should know. All the language will have some exceptions. That is what where we have to learn. Okay, bad. It is not badder. Okay, it is worse. Okay, good, better. The superlative form is the best. Bad, worse. What is that? Bad is a worse or worser or worsest. Okay, many or much. That is a more, and superlative is most. Little. Little or few is less or lesser. Okay, far, farther, old, older. Okay, these are things. These are the exceptions. We should know about it. Okay. So there is activity. There is we have a lot of other activities too. So I am not going to give this activity. So we can skip it. So now about this. Okay, this part is okay. Now we are coming to the superlative degree. Okay, superlative degree used when comparing more than two people or things. That is what we are using superlative degree. For example, fast, faster, fastest, slow, slower, slowest, big, bigger, biggest, small, smaller, smallest, tall, taller, tallest. Okay, superlative is you are using est. That is a est to the adjective. Then we get superlative degree. Okay, fastest. Okay, in some cases exceptions are there, so we have to understand. So always remember the superlative degree, always the article the is there. The is always has to be used before the superlative usage of adjective. So that is a rule. He was fastest, we cannot say he was the fastest in the bicycle race. Okay, in the bicycle race. Okay, always she was the smartest girl in the class. So there are many girls, 1, 2, 3 are given, but she is the smartest. Comparing to all, she is the smartest. So nobody can compete her. So that is a meaning of superlative. There are many. Among them, one is the most. That is what superlative expression. The biggest house is on the block was for sale. So biggest house is here. So that is there for the sale. The slowest computer in the class belonged to Miss Brockway. Okay, the slowest computer. Okay, so that is also superlative. There are other computers are better than this computer. That is the meaning. Superman was the strongest and fastest of all the superheroes, but Spider-Man was the most flexible. Okay, Spider-Man was the most flexible. So that is a comparison. Superman as the most and Spider-Man also most flexible. So that is understand. Painful. Again, we cannot use it most painful. We cannot use painfulest. That is wrong. Hopeful, most hopeful. Beautiful, most beautiful. Flexible, most flexible. Adjective ending in full or e, we use most. Okay, same rule is applied here so that we can use it. Okay, exceptions, good, better, best, bad, worse, worst, many, much, more, most, little, few, less, least. Okay, that is also we have to understand. So this is the way that we are. So identify the degree. The lion is a strong animal, positive. Rochelle is the kindest of all, superlative. Always remember the is should be must. It used to be used before the superlative use of the adverb. The apple is sweeter than the pear, comparative. Apple is a fruit and the pear is also a fruit. Okay, sweeter. Okay, it is a tall building. Okay, tall, positive. Okay, facilitator. The facilitator Antia had the most wonderful birthday cake. Okay, most wonderful, so say superlative. So this is about this class. So let us look into our text. So we are going to look into the text fast so we can understand. Now we understood. Okay. Here what we are going to learn about it is about interchange the degrees. So we have learned about the degrees of comparison. So now here, this is a particular lesson is asking us to change the degree of an adjective without changing the meaning. Okay, we can change the degree of adjective or adverb used in a sentence into another degree without changing the meaning. So that is a exercise. Three models are given here. So that is what we are going to do here. Okay, first one is that Velen is the richest boy of a class. That is superlative. So I can express in different way. Velen is richer than any other boy of a class. Okay, I am changing in a comparative. And here I got Velen is richer than any other boy of a class. So comparative I can use it. Okay, any other boy. That means he is the richest. Okay, again I am making it positive. No other boy of a class is so rich as Velen. So meaning is not being changed. So we are using the sentence. Okay, next one is the Mumbai is the largest city in India. Mumbai is larger than any other city in India. No other city in India is so large as Mumbai. Positive. Okay, we have to see that because the meaning is not being changed, but the degree is changed from superlative to comparative and to the positive. So next model is because when we are using one of the, okay, we can also use one of, that is another one is a superlative, most high. So there is nobody else that, okay, that is a superlative. So here it is using superlative in the sentence type of one of the cleverest. Okay. Suresh was one of the cleverest boys of our school. Okay, there are many other boys also clever as Suresh. So here next I am, how can I change into comparative? Suresh was cleverer than most other boys of our school. Cleverer than most other. That means there are few boys are there as clever as Suresh. Okay, few boys of a class were as clever as Suresh. Positive. So meaning is not being changed. I have changed the degrees. So this is what the exercise, very keen exercise we have to do with the grammar. So this one will give us a more accuracy in our language. Akbar was one of the greatest kings. Okay, one of. Akbar was greater than most of other kings. Few kings were as great as Akbar. Okay, that is what C. Then we can go into the model 3. Model 3 is the it's a comparative. It's only comparative, comparing to another. So there is no superlative because it is between two. Ramu is better than Gopal. So I can express into positive. Gopal is not as good as Ramu. Okay, there is no superlative because it is between two. The lion is stronger than wolf. The wolf is not so strong as lion. I can make it positive. Meena was not taller than Gita. Gita was was at least as tall as Meena. Okay, Meena was no taller than Geeta. Okay, Geeta was as tall as Meena. Okay, so that is we have to understand. So this is the way that we can change into the degrees. So these are the exercises, worksheet. Please go through it and you can do it. Okay, you can do it by pencil. Afterwards, I put the answer key, then check it with it, and you can do it. Okay, and you can go through these exercises and look into that the slides, and you will learn. And my dear students, we are learning grammar. We are learning grammar joyfully, and it is our sincere effort. So, because grammar is that is a sincere effort that we are doing it. So, let us learn grammar joyfully, and wish you a nice time. God bless you, and do it well. Okay, and always remember you have to complete all the exercises as early as possible and send to me by phone. Okay, and afterwards I will put the answer keys and you can correct it and copy to the notebooks. Thank you.